Start recording. All right, just recording. All right, fearless leader Sid, or should we ask? Should Kareem do our intro because he's got the
Yep.
I just want Kareem to say everything for this podcast because he's got the best.
Welcome to the barbecue.
Oh
What's that?
God.
Wait, no. How much was that mic real quick? Or that headset?
I got it from my job because I work from home, so like they gave it to me. Yeah.
Nice.
It sounds good. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, welcome to the barbecue. This is weird not doing this right.
Yeah. Welcome back to barbecue season. What is it? Season 3?
I think it's season 6.
Jeez.
0.5.
Wait. Season 5, because first semester.
5. Mm-hmm. Season 5 point something. Because, yeah, this is the new normal. So, I guess this is the part where we explain what we're doing. So, we're trying something new. We're trying to continue the barbecue. Trying to keep the legacy going because there's a lot of stuff happening in hip hop, even though the world is on pause right now. And we got obviously me back. I'm here. I'm a host now. And then we brought Kareem back.
Yay.
And
Me just doing things.
yes, Sid, you want to give us your grand vision for the new world order of the barbecue?
Thank you. All right, so basically, quarantine in session at the moment. We couldn't even finish season 4 of the barbecue in studio. We just stopped the show. We just stopped it. And I took some time to think about it. I was like, you know what? It was cool, while it lasted, but we put a lot of time and effort into the show, into the graphics, into the creative side of it. I was like, I don't want to just, go to work or work from home every day and then go to sleep or go grocery shopping. I was like, you know what? We need to keep this going. Plus, it's fun. I had a lot of fun doing it. I've been having a lot of fun, like finding new songs, stuff like that, with the playlists and the leaked songs that have come off of Reddit, which is so random. Like Reddit.
Super random.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, barbecue. You want to know anything going on with your, favorite underground-ish, artist? Follow our page, okay? Yeah. At @the_barbecue. I should plug at the end, but I'm gonna plug at the beginning because we've been posting, but it's barbecue year round. What can I say?
Yeah.
Right.
Now that we're all inside, all weather is barbecue weather.
All weather is barbecue weather. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think it's interesting too because we are officially a national podcast because we got people in every corner of the world.
Okay.
Like, yeah. I'm in Honolulu, Hawaii. Sid, where are you?
I'm in Silver Spring, Maryland /DC.
Yeah, where are you, Devin?
I am still out here in Missouri.
The birthplace of
I am. Yeah. Back here in the birthplace of the barbecue, Columbia, Missouri.
Heck yeah.
No shedding tears. It's not over, okay?
It's just beginning.
That's beginning. All right, so what are the topics for today?
Okay. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the podcast you made. The New Music Monday. Well, I guess we made it. Sid really made it.
New Music Monday. Let me tell you about it. Actually, I feel like it's like sometimes, throughout life you kind of like get into this mode where you're just going every day. You don't really stop to, tune into new music. It's like months later, you're like, oh, that person dropped that song. back in April, and it's like December, and the song was fire. And you're like, if I had paid attention, I would have caught that way back when, and I would have been put on. But now that you do New Music Monday every Monday, I'm like, well, I've been put on to so many new artists from doing it. I hope I'm putting other people on. I like making the covers. It's like relaxing. It's like it's like knitting almost, but not really. So yeah.
Yeah. And this New Music Monday, we each picked a song to talk about.
Yes.
So, Kareem, do you want to go first?
Oh, well, my song that I chose was Dragon Ball Durag, I believe, by Thundercat. It's brand new. It's the remix to it, actually, featuring Smino and Guapdad. So it's pretty cool. It's different than the original. I actually feel like I love the original better, only because it's a vibe and everything. But Smino definitely put his St. Louis touch that he normally does with everything. He blessed the track. Uh, yeah, this is pretty decent. I have to give it a. I feel like it has to grow on me, just because like I don't know. It's just different. It's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thundercat, I saw Thundercat at my first concert I ever went to. His music is an experience. I feel like it's definitely like an acquired taste. I like his music because it reminds me of video games, and I think that that's definitely like where he is like mainly inspired for his music, right?
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, but it was pretty chaotic. So I think that and Dragon Ball Durag's like really popular on TikTok right now, isn't it?
Really?
I don't know. I think so. I heard it once on the TikTok. I might be
Mm.
the most in tune to TikTok out of the three of us.
Hey, it might. Yeah, I'm there, but that is actually a bop. I like his whole demeanor. I like his image. I love everything about Thundercat. He's he's like the what it used to be in the 70s or the 80s, but for us, in the now. I like it.
It's a little blast from the past.
A little blast from the past, yeah.
Yeah. Um, I guess I can go next because I really liked Hot Girl Bummer by Black Bear because I really like his sad boy anthems, and I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm in the minority, but I feel like Black Bear songs, um, you can you can bop while you cry, and
Mm.
I'm always down for like a sad bop, and like being indoors, um, like I'm trying to get outside as much as I can on like a personal note, but like being inside a lot makes me sad sometimes. And I find that the best way to kind of I don't know, like lean into your sadness to like help you feel better is to bop because dancing raises your endorphins, makes you happier. You know the quote from Legally Blonde where she's like, "Somebody with endorphins would not want to kill somebody." That's how I feel with this song because it's a bummer, but you're still hot. You're still a hot girl.
Period.
But yes, Sid.
So my song I picked was Jasmine Sullivan, Lost to Win. Is it Lost to Win or Lost? It doesn't matter regardless. I listened to the song when it first came out and I was like, vibing to it, whatever. And then I was making up my bed today. I was listening to it again. And she said something and wow, I'm really sad. I was like, geez. I think the chorus is like, don't have too much fun without me. Don't forget about me. I'm like, man, that's sad. The first time I thought it was, Bible song, whatever. I think this is the first. It's not the first, you know, thing she dropped. She obviously made a single for Lucy Ray Show Insecure, but she's dropping an EP soon, and she hasn't dropped a project since I think 2015. And that project, that album was amazing. You were nodding your head. You like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That album was amazing. I'm excited to hear more music from her. One thing I do like, one thing I do like about her a lot is that, people are like, oh, why haven't you dropped anything in 5 years? And she's, like, why haven't you, like, going through, she's very open about, her mental health on that level. So I think it's important for artists to, kind of follow suit and be honest.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So, cool. Yeah, New Music Mondays. Is this gonna be like a weekly thing, or is it gonna be like a once in a blue moon thing?
Oh, it's weekly. It's going to get every week. I just finished the one for this week.
Yeah. um.
for this upcoming, like, what can we expect to be on for the upcoming playlist?
Let's see. We got the song you just mentioned, Dragon Ball Durag remix. Song I mentioned, Lost One. As far as like bigger names, Ty Dolla $ign dropped a song with Nicki Minaj. Black Thought dropped a song with Pusha T. I forgot who else. And then an artist I got put on to was, I think it's called AG Club. They're from Memphis.
Hmm.
With I think ASAP Ferg's on it and NLE Choppa. That song is so good. It's so good. It's so.
For sure.
Goodness. Um. So yeah, so that's what you can expect for the next New Music Monday. Um. Freaking. So the next thing we wanted to talk about is the quarantine weekly roundup. So basically, since we're inside all day, we got nothing better to do. A lot of us have been on Twitter, on social media, just like like psychoanalyzing everything that's happening because it's not like we have anything better to do, if that's correct. um, and so what we wanted to do is we wanted to make the meat of these podcasts, in addition to hip hop. We talk about like what's been going on social media. So we each brought, and every day is a new nightmare in post-COVID America. So we're just gonna talk about, we're just gonna have like a powwow about how we feel about what's going on, and we're just gonna kumbaya about it. We're gonna decompress together. So we each brought a topic that just like really is gonna keep us awake at night, or not, depending on what it is. But yeah. Does anybody want to go first?
I'll go.
Yeah.
What?
Start out this quarantine roundup. I was gonna talk about like remix culture and the modern day female rapper, but I have something to say real quick about the University of Missouri. On the topic of quarantine, why'd y'all open? Why did you guys open? Yeah, I'm not a student there anymore, so I can't really say a whole lot. But like I think I hear a lot of people have online classes for the most part, or all online classes, and it just sounds like people are being scammed to be in Missouri.
Yeah. Literal misery.
Like not St. Louis or Kansas City, Missouri, but Columbia, Missouri. And it's like, I don't know. People sacrifice a lot to send their kids to school for them to like live on campus. And just for the fact that some people could have saved that money, I don't know. That's just me. And just the fact it's a global pandemic, like just for health reasons, aside from financial reasons. Like these kids, like you can't, I'm not even mad at kids for gathering. I'm really not, like at this point, because you can't stop kids from being kids. I mean, I know we're adults, but like, what did you expect? You thought people were going to be like, oh, let me go inside.
Yeah.
No. No.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And that definitely, this past week, I've seen a lot of tweets about that. So
Yeah, and charging full tuition. I don't know if you already said that.
I did
I'm
not.
just there's like a lot of class action lawsuits on that uh happening like at different universities because it's like online education can be a good substitute, like not to like um pardon my language, but not to shit on, it's weird to be able to curse now, but not to shit on like online education or community colleges who like offer like a lot more online programs than like a normal university would as opposed to in-person education. But online education is not the same as being able to be in person and like ask questions and like have hands-on examples. So
Especially,
you shouldn't charge the same, you know?
yeah, no, especially for freshmen that
Yeah.
they're mostly taking gen eds. I'm sorry, they're taking. Well, I don't know if they've changed it to for as far as like the J school, but
Mhm.
for the most part, you're taking math and science and English 1000.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's probably, now that you think about it, like, it's probably easier for people to take like online classes if they're taking like a specific class for like a specific major where they're getting into like concepts that are like branching off from stuff they've already learned. But when you're introducing something new, like introducing it online probably can't be that easy.
And even like online tutoring, like that can only do so much.
Yeah, especially if it's like um math where you can watch somebody do a problem, but if you're like me, you get lost like halfway through and you're like, wait, where did that number come from? And then as you get older, the letters get in there and you're just like, I don't know what's happening.
So Kareem, you're near all these college kids, you know. What have you seen that's kind of made you scratch your head a little bit, you know?
Man, I believe what I've been seeing is like a lot of people going out on the weekends still. So like they'll be like taking their walks downtown in big groups, and like the lack of mask that you see on everyone's faces is like kind of alarming. And is I've been seeing a lot of like partying going on. I'm still in like group chats, so a lot of people are still like they actually recently just had a probate yesterday.
Heard about
But
that.
yeah, so yeah, they it went and like I'm watching like snaps and everything from those, and it's like it's crazy because like it was busting too, but it's like, it looked like it was fun, but man, for, yeah, it's definitely bittersweet. That's all I say. Like it's crazy.
Like I said, I can't be mad at these kids. Really, like I was at first, but then it's like if you're a senior. A lot of these kids are seniors in college, and they're starting their last year of college, like in quarantine. Like, it was hard enough for me to end college in quarantine, but
Yeah.
like I'm so grateful for that last semester being normal. Like I couldn't imagine if it was just for the fact that you know how it's like pulling up places like everyone get out. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even it's like, how do you, because like when you pay for university, you pay for like all the experiences too. And it's like you can't even have half of those. And you're paying full tuition. So I don't really blame them for being like, well, I'm going to get my money's worth by like interacting with people and like being on a university, you know, or a college. Like, because that's what most people like remember the most when they go to university or four-year college, like the in-person stuff more so than like the classes. Like obviously you learn things and you carry that into your career, but I would argue that most people go to like four-year universities, especially a school like Mizzou, for the in-person stuff, you know. So
ooh, no, that's it's not the best party school, but they definitely know how to party.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, that's your, oh, sorry, adjusting my legs. But I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It's hard to be mad at them, but yeah, and it's hard because like people are saying that this is the new normal, and I'm sure a lot of people don't want to accept that. That's just
bleak.
Yeah. It's a matter of time.
hmm
It's a matter of time.
But yeah, Anthony Fauci, you're invited to the barbecue if you can give us a vaccine. Give us this vaccine, and then we'll talk about a barbecue.
Right.
But yeah, so Kareem, or no, Sid, you had like your. Do you want to talk about the plan topic that you had about female artists and remixes? Okay, we can circle back. All right, Kareem.
Okay. Well, in other news, we have this artist by the name of 6ix9ine, uh, well known for being a rat, for and also trolling. And he's been on an all-out troll tour as of late. He's just recently, he was in LA where he paid respect to the late Nipsey Hussle, and a lot of people didn't feel for that because Nipsey was big on like not snitching and like rats and everything like that. So it came off as disrespectful, but then as the recent news, 6ix9ine went back to Chicago and actually went to Chief Keef's old neighborhood. Him and Chief Keef, they don't like each other basically. Long story short, they don't like each other. So he thought it would be funny to mock him by going to his old neighborhood, paying respect to like his late homie. Uh, he has a homie named Newski. Uh, he paid respect by leaving flowers there and leaving, and then he also like went to go get some food from a well-known food chain of Harold's Chicken, uh, and beautiful. And then he also was walking through like an alley and like pouring out some alcohol for respect as for like lost ones in Chicago, and he was just completely disrespectful. So he was recently also exposed because there was a camera outside of Harold's Chicken that showed him like getting out of a car. Like basically, all his security got out the car, was like looking, scanning the area, and then once he got the green light, he jumps out with the camera. He like records this little 1 minute clip of like disrespecting just so he can like not only do this disrespect trolling, but like also like promote for his like album EP or whatever project he has going on, and then he'll like jump back in the car and then they'll like take off and leave. He's just really trying to get in like under people's skin, but it's not the best way. Yeah, so that's what it was been going on with 6ix9ine. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this man is crazy. And like the great I feel like the good thing about this is like the artists from Chicago aren't really playing into it because they're street smart. So they're like saying like we're not even gonna like give it any attention. Little Dirk actually came out. I said Little Dirk. Little Dirk. Little Dirk. Little Dirk actually yeah, Lil Durk actually went on live last night and basically addressed it by saying they're not playing into it. Actually, like 6ix9ine's people actually reached out to him. His team, like somebody from his label, reached out, asked, like, and offered him about I think 8 million or something, some high number, so he can like play a part within the joking. And he like turned it down. He said, "No, there's no money that's gonna let me like turn my back on my city and everything. Like, I'm not gonna do that." So so yeah, that's that on that. We're just gonna see how long 6ix9ine could go on with this, but
And I remember we talked about when he got out of jail too. How long ago was that?
Yeah, that
sorry.
was recently. And did he get out for like he served his sentence or was it like a coronavirus?
I think he
I,
snitched.
I bel
Oh,
yeah,
like he snitched, yeah.
I think it was the snitching that really like helped him out and like just being corrupt. Yeah, yeah.
And I don't even want to get into this man's uh pedophilic situation.
Ah,
I don't I just this man stays trash and people still listen to him.
Yeah, no, Nicki Minaj, great woman, but I didn't like that connection she built with him.
Mm-mm. And she didn't ever say anything about it, did she?
I don't think so.
Mm.
I don't think that like I think she something with her brother and her husband, like something similar along those lines, where it's kind of like some unconfirmed situation that would kind of make you like raise your eyebrow, like oh like you messed with them, like they're
Yeah.
in a circle, but
Yeah. Ugh, I. Hmm. Just.
Feel you.
Girl. I get it. I mean, I'm sure she's just trying to respect the people in her life, but at some point, maybe it's just better to not say anything. And maybe that's what she's doing, but it's hard when people you love are problematic. But mm, I don't know.
speaking,
Say that again?
speaking of problematic,
Yeah. You want me to go into my situation or I'm okay. So I'm gonna get into it because this made me so mad. And it makes me mad because I think personally that like sex workers deserve more, like in general. Because let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Like rap music glorifies sex workers. Like the internet glorifies sex workers. Hollywood, let's talk about the movie Hustlers. Sex workers are now cool. And I mean, I wouldn't say cool, but I would say that they like a lot more girls are like, oh, I want to be empowered like sexually because they see these women and us. It just makes me so like heartbroken to see these women trying to like. But yeah, let me get into it before I go on my tangent. So Bella Thorne of
uh,
Shake It Up fame, the antithesis to our Lord and Savior Zendaya. um, she started an OnlyFans, and an OnlyFans is an account on like a service where like people can um, gain subscribers, and the subscribers will pay like a certain fee each month to get content from that. The procure of the content, and usually like sex workers use it because it's a safe and it's a reliable way to make money. So a lot of sex workers have turned to OnlyFans in quarantine to make money because it's a good way to connect with people and still be able to get that coin while you are making sure um, like you are being respected. And it's really really nice because it's nice to see people have agency in like doing things they love and having jobs. Bella Thorne, however, wanted to ruin it for everybody. So sis went online and she started an OnlyFans, and it was like a big thing. She was a child star when she had already like directed porno before as like a big thing that but nobody ended up caring. So I don't know why we were all surprised that she was trying to get into sex work with OnlyFans. But so sis was like making money because she, I guess, because people want to see child stars naked, but or former child stars, might I add. Um, and so she was like, oh, like $200 for a pay-per-view to see me naked. And she had initially like started her OnlyFans being like, oh, I'm just gonna do bikini pics, no nudity. So then she turned around and was like, oh yeah, $200 and you can see me naked. So she earned $1 million, like $1 million from
Whoa.
this scam. And people paid for this video and she wasn't naked. And it's like, so that in and of itself, like whatever. Like if she doesn't want to be naked, she doesn't want to be naked. But OnlyFans couldn't pay her the $1 million that she earned because she earned it in such like a quick amount of time, and like people were asking for payouts at the same time they were trying to pay her $1 million, because obviously they paid the $200 to see her naked. She wasn't naked, so they asked for refunds, and balancing Bella Thorne, who was like, I want my money, and then these people wanting their refunds. OnlyFans is like, look, we can't pay both. So they put caps on how much people could charge for subscription fees, which obviously, like beforehand, that was dependent on how much like traffic your page got. And so now they can only charge like I want to say like $50 at most. I don't know for sure, but basically the subscription fee system has a cap now, and people could send individual tips that could go as high as they wanted it to. Now they can only tip like $100 max, and the sex workers and other OnlyFans content creators were going to get paid at the end of this next week. Now they're not going to get paid till October, and Bella Thorne came out and was like, "Oh well, I did it because I'm going to make a movie about like what sex work does to people," and it just, yeah.
Wow.
I'm mad.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody just wants to. Everybody wants to be empowered, but don't take away people's right to empower themselves. And that's what Bella Thorne did, and she just like does not see it. So
People are just weird. Like that's a weird thing to do.
yeah, and
Like, what?
she already makes money off Instagram, so I don't understand why she needed to do OnlyFans.
And don't stars like get paid like when their show, like their old shows air, something like that?
Yeah, royalties.
Somewhere, like in some country, maybe not here, but she's probably still getting paid from that.
And she's still making movies, and like she has
Yeah.
a movie coming out, like The Babysitter, like the sequel to the first one of that. And then like she still gets paid royalties for like the songs she made during her Disney Channel era. And
Wow.
she's got a lot of connections with YouTubers and like DJs, and she still does YouTube videos where she's a partner with YouTube. And like I'm sure she gets paid from being a DJ. I don't know what kind of DJ she is, but um, it just was unnecessary. It just sounded like she. I hate to say it because I don't want to like trivialize. I don't even know. It sounded to me like she wasn't getting enough attention, so she was like, "Let me go here," and like obviously getting naked when you were like Disney Channel like child star is gonna be like, "Oh my god, like she's having a child star meltdown. Oh my god," which that is like a whole nother conversation. But she ruined it for everybody else, and that just. And then when she apologized, she was like, "Oh well, I've done so much for sex workers," and you're just like, "Shut up, like stop." Gosh, but yeah, that's that on that.
Yeah, Bella Thorne. I don't even know what to say because, like, watching Shake It Up as a child, I never even thought about like, oh, one of them's gonna make it, one of them isn't. I just thought like the show would go on forever, and that like obviously was impossible because they had to grow up at some point.
Yeah.
And I feel like Zendaya's done such a great job of transitioning from a child star to, an adult actress. I feel like she's probably one of the best modern day examples. Like she's got nominated for an Emmy, didn't she?
For Euphoria.
Yeah, I mean, she did a great job in Euphoria. Like, amazing job. But yes.
Yeah, my mom used to always say that, and my mom like, how like your mom says something and then it comes true and she won't let you get the end of it. My mom used to always say that. She used to say, "Oh my God, Zendaya's gonna be big," and I don't know about Bella Thorne, but I know Zendaya's gonna be big. And now Bella Thorne's a mess, and Zendaya is like winning Emmys, like you said, and now my mom thinks she's like oracle, like a fortune teller. My mom's like, "I'm always right. Like this, I know what the stars are gonna tell me."
Real quick, because I know that production halted for Euphoria at least. I don't know about other shows. What are some shows you guys watch that like production's been halted. You don't know when next season's coming out. That you're like, sad about because quarantine.
The Shy.
Is that what?
The Shy.
Shy.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode of the first season. Never went back. I feel guilty because Lena Waithe,
Man, it gets better. It definitely got better. What was it, the second or third season? I don't forget, but whatever the last season one, it was like perfect. It had my attention from the first episode all the way to the last. So it was kind of long, but it was still worth it. Yeah,
Oh, okay, I might get into that then.
you have to. You have to.
Yeah, it's on Hulu, right? Or
It's
Showtime.
either Showtime or HBO.
I think it's Showtime.
Showtime.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Watch that on Showtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, Euphoria was the show that I was most bummed about because they were supposed to, like, the new season was supposed to be out already, but they're going back to filming, which they haven't even finished filming. They're going back to filming this upcoming month.
Okay, nice,
So,
nice.
yeah. Let's hope that goes well. I never know like when like returning to something is like good or bad. Like I'm not educated enough on like the coronavirus to know whether that's like a good idea or not. And obviously like film studios are going to be like, oh well, like there's a hand sanitizer bottle on every corner of the set, or like, and they're not going to specify like how they're socially distancing because I don't know, like they're not usually transparent like that because they want to keep like stuff spoiler free. So I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully it goes well. But also like with maybe transitioning into the next topic, um, with Chadwick Boseman's death, like I don't want people to be putting themselves in like horrible situations just for art, you know? Like yeah. There's already enough art out there that like we could do without if it's gonna really hurt people, you know?
I'm thinking about the crowded hallways of like the high school Euphoria, like
yeah,
with that. I hope they filmed that beforehand.
Yeah, and like the party scenes, because I'm sure like there's gonna be way more parties in the next season.
Yeah, no, I don't even know how you do that. Just for the sake of like testing every single person. And then it's like, I don't know, I feel like nothing is really sure at the same time.
Yeah.
Because then like someone might, unless you do like a little bubble like the NBA is doing, you can't leave like this little neighborhood until we're done filming. But I don't, that would probably be the best idea. But I don't know. I have no idea. This is just crazy. I'm trying to think of another show that has gotten. Oh, you guys watch The Society on Netflix?
Yes.
No. What is that?
Wild.
It's probably like the least diverse show that's like ever been made since like the 1950s, but it was really good. And it was about these kids. They like went on a field trip. They're in high school, and they get dropped off at the destination. And the destination is the town that they're from, but there's nobody there except for them. Like, it's crazy.
I gotta check this.
No, it's really good. It's good. And yeah, they just announced that they're not coming back for a second season. Yeah. After I think up until May, I was like, oh, I'm waiting for the new season. I'm a binge watch since we're in quarantine. It's gonna be great. And we're just not getting it at all.
Yeah, that makes me think of like just thinking about all the TV shows that probably are getting canceled just because like they have to like put off production because of this virus, and then eventually like the studio's probably like we're losing money, like no, like you're done. I just think about like movie theaters because like me and my dad are big moviegoers, and I love going to the movies. Like I'm obsessed with the Oscars, like even though the Oscars kind of suck, but like so many movie theaters are going out of business out here, especially like because there's we don't really get like a lot of movies. We only get like the big blockbusters. And like that's like the island I'm on in Hawaii, Oahu is like the most populated island. So that's not even considering like the other islands that are less populated, and they don't probably even get the movies unless they're like super big, like Marvel movies or um, like I don't know, just really big movies. Um, but so many like vehicles for art and stuff are just getting shafted by this virus, and it just breaks my heart because movie theaters are pillars of the community.
Oh,
Right,
it's
right.
like cool, like Friday night thing to go do. Just like, hey,
Yeah.
we go to movies. We go to movies.
Yeah.
Like, simple.
That's like a pillar of our friendship, Sid, too. Because I remember like when we first started like really getting close, we went to go see
Yeah, no, let's see.
Endgame, or was it Infinity War?
You was Infinity War.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah, and
long.
we would not shut up. Like everyone was getting so mad at us because we were freaking out about this movie, and it was a good movie. But at the same time, like to see all these movie theaters like going out of business, and there's still like movie trailers getting released, like
Wonder Woman,
Wonder Woman.
Batman with Robert Pattinson.
Mm-hmm. Like it's gonna be interesting to see like how those releases happen, because I know Mulan got like pushed off for a long time, and now it's coming out like on streaming services. Which
Oh,
is that this weekend? Wait, when is Mulan coming out? I have to check.
no, I think Wonder Woman got pushed back, and I think they're trying to release it in theaters, but like in October, and that's really soon. And things have actually gotten worse, to be honest. Like,
Shoot.
Right.
But yeah. Um shoot. Well, speaking of releases, nice little segue. Do you want to circle back to our topic about remixes for like the last thing we talk about?
yes, circling back. Yes. All right. So basically, I feel like since quarantine started, really, probably beforehand, but it started with the Savage remix with Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce. I don't know why I think about that. It's Beyonce. But yeah, the term true remix came about. I saw that a lot, and I guess that's when people they don't just have the same verse, or they take away one of the verses and have someone else jump on it. They actually rewrite majority of their verse, and then someone else comes in and jumps in. And Meg Thee Stallion definitely did that. Beyonce definitely did that, and the song was great. The remix was amazing. And then I'm trying to think the next remix that came out like that.
It was Nicki Minaj and
Doja Cat.
yeah,
Yes.
say so. Like,
And then I think it was What's Poppin' with Jack Harlow. He had a whole bunch of people on that. I think he had Wayne on that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What's been you guys' favorite, remix? It doesn't even have to be during quarantine, or even if the person didn't write the song. What's your favorite remix?
I don't know. Okay, so this is gonna be like a stupid answer. Like, I I've been listening to a lot of like songs that I used to listen to in like middle school lately, because like I'm living with my parents. Like it feels like I'm a middle schooler again. But y'all remember when Britney Spears put out that remix and it was like her, Kesha, and Nicki Minaj?
I've never heard it. It's my first time hearing about this.
Oh my god, it was so good. It was like Till the World Ends remix, and it was like her, Kesha, and Nicki Minaj, and it was awesome. Like I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't hold up to like, and they did rewrite verses, because like Kesha writes her own songs, and I don't know about Nicki, but they did rewrite verses for those two features, and I mean, I don't know if it would hold up to like the Meg Beyonce collab, or even like the Say So remix, because it was pretty good. But at the same time, like I just remember that being like the only remix that I really liked.
Never heard. I did not know that happened.
Oh my god, you need to listen to it. It'll be like you'll be blasted right back into your Heelys.
Mr. Kareem.
Do they have to be remixes? Can they be covers?
Sure, why not? No
Oh,
rules.
well, just recently I know there's this influencer. His name is Curran Frost. He had like a what did he have? Like a fundraiser, telethon. Yeah. And he had like different people come on and perform. Actually, he had Hip Hop Harry come on and perform, which is weird because he had regular artists like Lil Yachty and everybody, and then there was like Hip Hop Harry. Just like, whoa.
You mean like
But
who's next? Like that guy?
That's probably what, because that's on TikTok now. That's really big on TikTok.
performed
Oh my god.
all the bops. But yeah, the cover that I like, he had Lil Yachty on there, and he did like a cover to this song by Mac DeMarco. It's called On a Level. So
Oh,
like Lil Yachty like did a cover to that. It was beautiful because it was like it had the little Yachty auto tune twist on it, so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm just impressed that he convinced Hip Hop Harry to go.
Low key.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know he had a pop berry. That's the
Yeah,
that's the
he's like
Right.
he go way back.
Yeah.
My goodness. Do you think Hip Hop Harry? How much money do you think you'd have to pay Hip Hop Harry to like curse? What's it like a Kids Bop remix? Like a I don't even know what.
No, he just did performed all his songs, and it's just
I
they were
didn't know
all
that song. I thought he just danced.
Yeah.
no, bro. He actually like had songs, bro. Like, bro,
The choreography.
good, bro. They're actually good. That's the crazy part. Like me and Morgan was just watching it, and he actually had us dancing a little bit.
Oh my god.
I was like, okay, okay. I was like, I'm definitely gonna put my kids onto him.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. What an icon.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, just Sid, did you say your favorite remix?
I didn't say my favorite one, but since we're doing covers also, I don't know if you guys have heard of Ryan Beatty.
Mm.
Yeah. He did this. He did like the. I don't know if you ever heard the Tyler Christmas album. Tyler Perry's Christmas
The one,
album.
oh, Tyler Perry Christmas album?
Oh no,
Sorry.
that would be a mess of a Christmas album. No,
Yeah, that
The-
would. Medea. But
I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Oh my god, but yeah,
I'm sorry.
Tyler the Creator dropped the Christmas album. I want to say 2 Christmases ago,
You
and
did it for the Grinch, right?
yeah, no, it was for the Grinch, yeah, and Ryan Beatty was on that. But Ryan Beatty used to be like a YouTube singer. I feel like he was like along with the Justin Bieber,
Grayson Chance.
I don't know who that is.
You don't? Oh my god. He's the guy who did the paparazzi cover on the piano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who else? Austin Mahone, Cody Simpson, people that just kind of have like gotten famous from singing on YouTube. Ryan Beatty was one of those kids, and he was good. And he did a cover of Lana Del Rey's Video Games. That it was so good. He took it down, and I can't find it anywhere, like nowhere. But it was beautiful. I would just be like sitting like in like a random place, like in public, like listening to it on my phone. That's how good it was.
Oof.
Yes.
I love a good cover.
Yes. Okay, so there's something else I want to talk about. Obviously Chadwick Boseman passed away. What was that? Friday?
Yeah. Like yesterday. I don't know.
Yesterday?
Friday.
Yesterday?
No, it was Friday. It was Friday late evening.
Yeah. Okay. So, what were you guys? He gave us so many iconic films while he was battling colon cancer.
Man.
That I
I,
mean,
oh,
what were you guys' like? What was your guys' favorite movie with him in it?
Black Panther. Panther.
Yeah.
No question. But I mean, I seen him in I don't know which movie that was, but he was like playing like was it James Brown? Was it like
Oh, Get On Up.
Yeah.
Get On Up? Yeah, like he did a really good job in that. But Black Panther won for
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Yes.
I like the movie too a lot.
Yeah.
And with I forget the actress's name, Nicole Behart, who she's an amazing actress as well. I feel like them together, as they were amazing together. That's all I have to say. Like they really elevated each other's performances. I think that was like the first time I really, saw him.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say 42 as well, but I know that he did play Thurgood Marshall in another movie. I don't know the title of it, but my family and I are planning on having like a Chadwick Boseman marathon this week of like different movies just to like pay respects to him and also like give like his reputation or give movies that like give accurate representation like Chadwick did like our money. um and he did James Brown, he did Jackie Robinson, Thurgood Marshall, and Black Panther. And I don't know if anybody else has like been able to give that range like like I'm sure lots of black artists can give like range and then some, but at the same time just like proves that like he just kind of embodied so many iconic roles, and it'll be hard to like I'm sure I feel like it's too early to even say the word like recast, but I feel like he will never it'll be hard to forget, you know?
Mm.
I think Marvel said that the girl that played his sister sure is gonna be the new Black Panther.
Oh really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
The girl that played his sister, Leticia, right?
Oh,
Leticia. How do you pronounce it? Yeah.
okay, for sure.
Right. Yeah, watching all the celebrity like um just messages and like tweets about him and seeing all the videos and the meme of the kids at the academy
Yeah. No,
that got me. I love that gif of them all dancing, but I never knew where it came from until
oh yeah, they got
yeah.
Panther.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used that gif for like barbecue tweets like twice. Cuz it's such a teen gif. I just want that to be my energy all the time.
Yeah, that
uh,
really surprised. I'm sorry, go ahead. Go
what?
ahead. Are you gonna say something?
No, it just hit me like what she was talking about with the kids. I was like, wait,
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Oh wow.
Yeah, they were gonna see. They were like, it was like an early screening of Black Panther 2. That's why they were so teed.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
they were they were so cute. I just want to cry because they were so excited. And
Right.
did you guys see that video of those people giving like the I don't know what like kind of setup it was, but they were like in that room with like the Black Panther poster, and they were just saying like, "Oh my God, like Black Panther means this to me," and then Chadwick
oh,
would come out from behind the curtain, and I was like, "How do they like lure these people into here? Like, are they like, here, come kill this poster, everything about." I don't know, but it would be a weird setup, but I liked the video. It really made me cry.
Hmm.
is there anything else y'all want to
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. I don't have one around me. I think I just saw one. There's one on the floor probably. With it sitting on the floor. But besides the point.
Everyone, come on,
Wear
bro.
a mask, please. Stay home. Go out with one or two people.
Mm-hmm.
Social distance.
Yeah. Wear your mask and wash your mask.
What? Yeah.
Stinky.
And wash your mask.
Yeah. Especially if it's a cloth one, if it's a disposable one, like wear it like until it's nasty and then throw it away. And I don't know, I just like before my internship was over, I heard my boss and she was like, "Yeah, like we've been wearing these masks since like 4 months and I really have not been washing them." And I'm like, I was like, it was nasty. I was like, "Girl, you have a baby at home, like
Baby.
breath." Just this,
I haven't really been washing them.
yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. It's a wrap on episode 1.
Yeah.
So one. Yeah.
All right. And socials before we end it.
Oh yes. Okay. I actually just changed all mine. I actually changed one of them. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Noel Walton _. No, it hasn't really been catching on at work. People just call me Sydney, so I've accepted that. It's whatever.
Noelle Walton sounds so professional. It's ridiculous. I love it.
It's not professional. I thought it sounded like cool and mysterious and like.
Oh well, yeah, in like a professional capacity.
Oh, and professional.
Yeah, you're like, she's cool professionally, but I would never be cool enough to know her personally. You know.
Boom.
And the real one, no Sid. Period.
Mm-hmm. Well, my socials are still Rachel's Lucky because, you know, I just don't have the capacity for nicknames because my name is too simple, and my dad keeps trying to give me nicknames, but they are all horrible. But that's RACHEL .ZALUCKI. It's Polish. I don't know. I'm not Polish, but it is what it is. It's one of those cool like foreign sounding names. I feel like it would hit a little different if my name wasn't so plain, but I'm making it work. Here, Kareem.
Well, you follow me on Instagram at Sir Kareem. Follow me on Twitter at Sorry Kareem because the guy who has Sir Kareem isn't budging to give me the Sir Kareem yet. But hey, we're making it happen. So sorry Kareem for now.
He's like, nah, bro.
No,
He
I've
literally
reached out
said
to
Sorry, Kareem.
bro. He has like 10 followers, and I'm just like,
Barbecue username. I DM whoever had it, and they were like, "You have $20." I was like, "No, I don't have $20."
God.
that's tough.
Yeah. Maybe you can do like quarantine barbecue. Yeah.
Our fan base. Okay. Everyone that's listening, here's your fan base name. Barbecuties. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. I love that. I'm gonna put that in my bio. The barbecutie. One of 3. Okay. Well, so are we doing this weekly?
Yes.
Yep. So catch us next week. We're gonna be debuting on Wednesdays. Correct?
So yes.
Yes.
Drop on Wednesday. I can post like a preview or something like that today, probably.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So catch us on Wednesdays, and the schedule may change. 2 out of 3 of us are busy people, and you know things can change. But you know we're out here giving you content, so you're welcome. All right.